Hello everyone, hope you're doing fine. Today I'm going to read Flag Eye Presents Police Officers by Tedd Arnold. A boy had a pet fly named Flag Guy. Flag Guy could say the boy's name, Buzz. Buzz and Flag Guy headed to a police station. "We're going to meet some heroes today," Buzz told Flag Guy. Flag Guy put on his cape. "Not that kind of hero, Flag Guy," Buzz said, laughing. "Police officers are real heroes." They went inside to learn more. A police officer's job is to protect the people and property in their community. There are around 18,000 police departments in the United States. Almost every state has a statewide police force. Hawaii is the only state that doesn't. A city usually has its own police department, run by a police chief. Large cities are broken into smaller areas called precincts or districts. Each precinct or district has its own police station. In rural countries, there is often a sheriff's office. A sheriff oversees sheriff deputies. A police station is where the police chief or sheriff police officers, deputies, detectives, and other staff work. Some police stations have a locker room where officers change into their uniforms. May also have witness rooms. There are often small cells to hold people who have been arrested. People stay there until they see a judge. Some police stations have their own 911 radio operators. Other stations get information from a central 911 call center. A law is a rule. In the United States, there are laws that say people cannot take things that don't belong to them. People also cannot go into someone's house without permission. When someone breaks these laws, they have committed a crime. A person who sees a crime happen is called a witness. When a crime takes place, police officers talk to witnesses to find out what happened. Then they write a report with the fact they learned. Police officers may arrest someone when there is reason to believe that the person has broken a law. Police officers wear uniforms. This makes them easy to spot, so people know they are there to help. A hat, a radio, a police department patch, a badge with badge number on it, a taser, a straight leg pant, a name tag, a service pistol in holster, and expandable baton located behind the service pistol, and duty belt carries equipment such as whistle, keys, handcuffs, pepper spray, and extra munitions. Most police officers wear a metal badge. Some officers, such as those on a marine patrol, wear an embroidered patch. Police officers use radios to communicate. They often all use codes to let other officers know what is happening. Police officers wear bullet restrict vests. Police officers do not always wear traditional uniforms while on duty. Detectives gather facts and collect physical clues called evidence. They work behind the scenes, so they usually wear suits or other regular clothing. This is how detectives look like, and this is how crime scene investigators look like. Crime scene investigators, CSIS, gather and study evidence. They might collect fingerprints, hair, or other items left at a crime scene. CSIS wear gloves and booties so they don't damage their evidence. Officers on the SWAT team go through extra training so they can handle the most dangerous jobs. They wear a special uniform to keep them safe. SWATchers, not fly swatters. SWAT stands for Special Weapons and Tactics. Many police officers patrol or watch over their communities in cars. Some police cars have special equipment inside. Dashboard and body-worn cameras record a police officer's and the public actions during traffic stop and arrest. The video footage can be used in court cases. Dashboard camera, body-worn camera, say cheese. Camera. Computers help and officers find out who owns a car, make sure someone's driver's license invalid, or check if a person is wanted for a crime. Radar checks the speed of passing cars. Police officers use it to make sure drivers obey traffic laws. Police cars have flashing lights and sirens to help keep people safe. Not all police officers have driver cars. Some ride on horseback, even on city streets. Mounted officer patrols are useful in crowds since they have better view than officers on foot. Horse flies. Mounted police officers in Texas. Mounted police officers in New York. Others ride bicycle or motorcycles. They can reach areas a car may not be able to go. Some police officers ride in boats, marine patrols, and help with research and rescue in lakes, rivers, and oceans. Police officers patrol from the sky too. Helicopter may be used during a traffic accident or a search and rescue mission. Many police departments have a canine services unit. Police dogs help police officers search people or places for drugs and weapons. They can also help track missing people. These are some pictures of police dogs with their owners. The dog and handlers in a canine unit don't just work together, they live together too. This helps them form a tight bond. This is a photo of Officer Levy Canach and Kenobi. You're usually not allowed to pet police dogs, but don't worry, they get plenty of love. There are around 750,000 police officers in the United States. Those who want to become police officers must be trained at a police academy. Trainees study local laws. They exercise. They learn how to use different weapons, drive safely at high speeds, and stay calm in an emergency. After trainees graduate, they can begin active police work. Police officers never stop learning. They continue to work, to train, and learn throughout their careers. Police officers know how to perform basic life-saving techniques. If people need help right away, a police officer can help. A police officer might use the Heimlich maneuver on someone who is choking, or an officer might use cardiopulmonary resuscitation CPR on a person who isn't breathing. A boy thanks officer who saved his life using CPR. Police officers often risk their own lives to save others. Officers rescued women from flood. Officers investigate car crash. Officers rescue the baby. Officers gives first aid. It is important to let the police know when a crime occurs. Also, if you see a car accident or someone who needs medical help, call 911 right away. Dispatcher! If you call 911, the person who answers the phone will ask you questions and tell you what to do until help arrives. This person is called dispatcher. Bus and fly guides 911 tips. Always call 911 in an emergency. 2. Tell the dispatcher your name, your location, including your street address, and your phone number. 3. Give as many details as you can about what is happening. 4. Answer the dispatcher's questions. 5. Follow any instruction and do not hang up until you are told to. If you dial 911 by mistake, do not hang up. Stay on phone to let the dispatcher know you are okay. Police officers will soon arrive at the scene. It is their job to help and to find out what happened. Police officers are sworn to protect and serve their communities. Kids tour Police Services Center in Tennessee. Officer talk with the community member at California Farmers Market. Officers helps kids wrap gifts at kids shop with a cop event in Oregon. A police officer might be your neighbor. Kids and officers playing football in Georgia. Community policing helps them do their job. That means police departments meet with community leaders and members to think about ways to solve problems before crimes occurs. Friends, these are some pictures. Help keep yourself, your friends, and your family safe. If you see someone doing something he or she shouldn't be doing, tell a police officer or other responsible adult. If you see something, say something. Wow, police officers have a hard job. Buzz said, I'm glad I got to learn about so many of the things they do to help people safe. Yes! Buzz and Fi Guy cannot wait until their next field trip. Thank you, everyone.